Hey everyone, it's time to take over some Empire sites, and be sure to collect a police vehicle. This will allow you to avoid enemy gangs chasing you, because that can happen. You agitate them after taking over Empire sites, and you don't want them chasing after you, so be sure to collect a police vehicle. Just keep in mind that you can only take over 29 out of 30 at the moment, because the 30th is unlocked from the mission Hostile Takeover. And during that mission, you take over a biker's empire site, and I won't go in detail about that mission, but you do take over an empire site, so don't worry about that. You'll see that there is no bike available outside the empire site, which means you can't take it over. So they're located all around the map, and just remember to toggle it by holding X, and then you can toggle on or off to show the empire sites on the map. That will be useful to show any sites that you need to take over. From one of Marty's missions told you how to take over an empire site, and now you're gonna use it in action. Destroy the enemy vehicle, whichever it's owned by, bikers, cholos, or even sharks. Destroy the vehicle, it will have the red arrow. Guys will come out of the building from each entrance, and they will try to take you out. Now, the security does depend on how big time the Empire site is. If it's low end, mid range, or high end, that'll determine it. So of course, by the size of the building, it would mean if it's high end and the security level. So this was high end, of course. There were more guys coming out from each entrance, but it's still a piece of cake. Now, buy any one you desire, but be sure to make one of each type of business as high roller, and that'll lead to 100%, along with giving you an outfit related to that business type. Now, I haven't unlocked the 3 other Empire site types, smuggling, drugs, and robbery, I think. Yeah, those 3 are unlocked as soon as you do from 0 to hero, and then take over an Empire site that is one of those that are owned by the enemies. So, I did look over, it said smuggling, this Empire site is owned by bikers, and it is smuggling. Therefore, I take over this site, I will unlock smuggling, and I will want to upgrade this spot as smuggling high roller. Therefore, I'll get the outfit related to smuggling. So remember to do that. So you want a reasonable size of ammo, and you'll be going through 29 out of 30 Empire sites. So that's good that you got all 99 red balloons. By then, at this stage of the game, you'll have lots of ammo. And use the AK or a submachine gun, even the M249. These 3 will take care of the security, though my M249 has the least amount of ammo out of these 3 weapons. It's fine. I can just use the M249 only for destroying the vehicles outside the Empire site. Use the AK-47 or the submachine gun or Uzi, just to take care of the security. They're not tough. So all you do with taking over the Empire site: destroy the vehicle, that's step 1. Step 2, take care of the security outside. Step 3, destroy all their supplies, and there may be enemies inside the building as well. Once all that's taken care of, it's done. Just purchase the Empire site. I forgot to mention what the purpose was for the Vigilante vehicle, and the purpose is, after taking over an Empire site, or even before, you just activate it. That way, any enemy bikers, enemy sharks, especially sharks, they're the worst. You don't want them chasing after you, so activating Vigilante will stop them from spawning. And not only that, but you know the Empire defending, where an enemy gang wants to attack one of your Empire sites, that won't be active, so you can reduce the number of times that happens. It still will happen eventually as you take over 29 out of 30, So after taking 29 out of 30, I recommend just to save and then reboot the console. That way they'll stop trying to attack one of your Empire sites. Remember to build high rollers for any business site. That'll increase your payout, and to increase the payout even more, unlock each business type, you know, the smuggling, drugs, and robbery. Those are now available as long as you take over an enemy's site, and then you want to pass those missions and then get the maximum reputation on those. That way your payout will be insane, and taking over 29 sites, payday will be awesome. Remember to activate Vigilante after each attack. That makes sure that no gang follows you and wants to kill you, along with enemy gangs attacking your business sites, because they can attack back. And disable the mission, point at the vehicle, cancel it, and then immediately shoot the vehicle, so you don't waste time when destroying it. Too bad the cops had to get involved. Oh my gosh. Give me some space and then you die. Okay, this is definitely the toughest Empire site I've been through. My arm is already gone. Before taking over any Empire site, I advise you to complete the side mission Air Rescue, which has been unlocked from Zero to Hero, that mission, which I've recently done. That'll unlock the Air Rescue. Completing Air Rescue increases your health, and previous GTAs have increased health, but this is the side mission Air Rescue, which is exclusive to Vice City Stories. Anyways, just complete that. That way, when you have increased health, that'll help you survive during the attacks you make on the Empire sites. Don't do what I am doing. Get that increased health first. But my other tip, you want to remember armor locations. Probably want to Google that and get a map that shows armor located all around Vice City. That way you can just pick it up whenever you need. And I do know one armor location right here, so remember this location. It's up these stairs, so walk up, and then at these near the vents you want to collect that armor. Now this will help, so remember this armor next time when you're gonna take over Empire sites around the downtown area. Now I got a few more Empire sites. Look at these down here. They are really nice. All my current Empire sites are high roller. Even the previous ones that were owned by Marty. Marty had like low end, I think, and you have to upgrade them if you want. I'd advise you to do that. Get your high payout. Now, remember, cancel Vigilante, then after the fade, you just destroy the vehicle. Now this is a low end, as you can see, the size of the building is small. There are a few guys around me. Most of them were just spawned on the street, so if they weren't there, then it would have been easy. Just only like 2 guys to take out, because it is low end. And 2 guys in here. Very easy. I'll speed up most of the video because you pretty much get the point of it all. You take over Empire sites, and using that trick with the Vigilante, you can keep guys off your back, and the journey is a lot easier when going to each Empire site.
I'm ending this interaction. Suck lead, asshole. Your biggest mistake? Being born. Oh. Ah! Suck lead, asshole.
I'm gonna tell you a new asshole.
This train stops here.
I've kind of noticed something about the bikers. It seems they're so obsessed with smuggling. All their Empire sites, or even most of them, are built on smuggling. It's just strange. I need to unlock the other two, drugs and robbery, yet they're not giving me the chance.
Yeah, you understand.
I'm gonna bust your ass.
Last chance to draw a breath. This train stops here.
Finally, now I can construct drugs. So here is the first drugs Empire site from me. Let's craft that. There we go. And that will unlock the tracksuit outfit because it's high roller. So remember to build a high roller for each business type. Protection racket, repo, prostitution, drug smuggling, and robbery. Alright, I will not get a business site just yet. I will first get this new police bike because, of course, the tires popped. You don't want to drive with this.
I'm using this road, young sir.
So this should be my final Empire site on mainland or the first island. Destroy the bike and then security will head out.
Sure it's the gun. Yep, I'm gonna shoot you. If this isn't the topping on the cupcake.
Before we continue, let's just check the map. And it seems all of these Empire sites on the first island are owned by Vance. That is good. Okay, so everything's good on this island. So let's just check the stats too. If you got 14 Empire sites owned by Vance, just like me, then that means you have unlocked and owned all 14 on the first island. So you should see a difference right now. Well, it's my health bar. It's increased, and I just want to increase it before starting the second island Empire sites. We'll start north. So that's what I pretty much advise. Get increase health as soon as you can. I just decided to go do it at the second island, especially since the second island is pretty much the home to the shark gang members. You know, most of the Empire sites owned on this island are by the sharks, not really bikers.
Your biggest mistake? Being born. Hola, mortuary meat.
So I found a really good way once you're inside the building to destroy all the supplies. Use Molotovs, they'll easily burn the supplies. And, oh, missed one, but it's fine. It got most, and it spreads, like, it has a good radius, so it's perfect. Now I have finally unlocked robbery. Yes, there we go. All Empire sites are high roller. I got all outfits related to each business type just by building a high roller. So remember to do that.
This train stops here.
When taking Empire sites, of course you'll need cash because you're going to purchase the site too. So make sure you have a lot of cash beforehand. And if you're running out of cash, it's fine. You can just take a break from taking over Empire sites and just do the side missions that you have unlocked from Zero to Hero. And those are part of 100% completion anyway. So you can just do them. And as you do them, you should get payday every 4 PM. So you can just use that. Or you can just complete the new side missions you unlocked, like from the business types, like robbery, side mission, all those, because now that they're available, why not do them? Alright, let me just pause for a moment because I got something to tell you about this Empire site. This one is not available, that bikers. So I will start from this sharks because that I will show you that this bikers Empire site is not available, and you unlock this specific one during the mission Hostile Takeover. So you have to leave this. You got no other choice. If you look around the Empire site, you will see that there's no bike around. So you gotta skip it. And if you want, you can just go past this. If you got a pop tire, you can take another Vigilante vehicle. Let's continue taking over Empire sites, and here's a new gang to take over, the Sharks. So it's the first one I'm gonna take over. You can tell by the gang rancher.
Your life is about to expire. Pop that. This is a shortcut to hell. Ah! Hey, dead man, what's up? Yes, yes. Ending this interaction. Don't come back to come around here.
Oopsie. But it's not the end of the world. There is a police station nearby. I can just take a police vehicle there. Anyways, let's just continue on destroying the vehicle and taking over the site.
Put the cat shit on.
Hey, mortuary meat.
You better be American.
Suck leg, asshole.
Shark, to me! Swim with shark?
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's a gun. Eat it. Wanna pray? May as well. This shit is over.
You're messing with a shark!
Ah! Oh, ah! What's it dangerous? You have every right. Come with me.
Yeah, boss.
You are now about to die.
Please, I didn't mean to touch about you.
You cruising past an interaction? Why not? Hey, we've been through all this before. Touch your last name.
So it seems the Sharks did chase after me by vehicle. That's what they normally do, unless if you have the Vigilante active, but I didn't have it activated immediately after taking over the previous Empire site, so yeah, they had just happened to chase after me. But I still seem to evade them, and you will want to evade them with Vigilante. They are really tough. Their accuracy and their firepower is deadly, and their fire rate is insane. Yeah, you just don't want to deal with them, and fortunately, you have this trick to avoid them.
I can lend you one for $1,000.
I also remember this garage bug present on the PSP when you activate Vigilante after taking over that Empire site. If you choose to, remember to like open and close. Even when exiting, I think after taking over that Empire site, to open and close the garage, because the garage bug, it's pretty much one of the other times that you need to. The other being the Mission Leap and Bound, that's the 101 Bayshore Avenue garage, this time being the Clementis Suite.
Hey, mortuary. Lower your fist, bitch. Told you not to come around here. Shark bite, hey, fool. Stiff. Oh, oh.
If you're noticing, I'm starting to use the M249 not only on the enemy vehicle to start their attack, but on the security, just to make it easier. I want to conserve my ammo, and it's a one-shot kill, so it'll help me survive.
Being born. You want to swim with sharks? Your life is about to expire. Hey, mortuary meat. We're too tight for this. It's about to burn in your temple. Go with the fist, bitch. Told you not. Yo, next stop, the cemetery. Oh! Mira, mate, did it again. No one's gonna miss you. Come on, let's keep quiet. Have a nice day. You want to swim out? Ah! Sharks, to me! Just cleaning the shit. Your biggest mistake? Being born. You have every right to shit yourself. I got
your
more.
ass.
Oh, yeah? Oh. That's it.
I'm gonna tell you what. Come on, sissy boy.
So it looks like one of my Empire sites are under attack, but I did happen to minimize it. It's because of Vigilante, so that's good. So one in this playthrough. Once you get to the Empire site, multiple waves of gang members on vehicles or in vehicles will spawn, and the new will spawn once you take out the first one, and they'll keep spawning after killing each wave until it's over. Now, bikers obviously the easiest gang to defeat, and I'm pretty sure Cholos is easy too, but the worst of them all is gonna be the Sharks. It's a 4-door vehicle, so there'll be 4 of them, and their firepower is just too much, so if you can avoid them, that would be nice. Like I just happen to have bikers, that's really good, they're easy. Just make sure you use your M249 when defending. Now they have retreated, which is good. That was a successful defense. Now let's go back to the second island. I think I got like 3 more Empire sites to take over, and now they'll be done. And to stop them for good from attacking your Empire site, you wanna save the game, boot the console again, and then load your save file again. That way, they will not bug you anymore with the Empire site.
You are now about to die. This relationship is over. Go to hell.
She was a boss, man.
Hey, dickhead. Want a break? May as well. Be very careful now. No more complaining for you. You're messing with the shark.
So this Empire site will be my final one I have to take over. Then after that I will want to save and reboot the whole console. Well, technically this is an emulator. But anyways, you want to reboot whatever you're playing on. And that'll help stop them from spawning and attempting to take over your Empire site. They will no longer do that. Then that will be amazing. And it will help for you to continue the story as well. So remember to save after doing all this. And that is pretty much it. I will look into the stats as well. And when you get to the safe house, remember that before getting there, to activate Vigilante, so the journey of getting there will be easy, no gangs after you, and then you can cancel it like after or even before entering the safe house. And on PSP you want to just check the garage. So yes, 29 out of 30, that is the best you can do right now, because this one here, it's not available at the moment, only during a storyline mission, Hostile Takeover. After that mission, you will unlock it, and then you unlock that special ability where any vehicles outside the Empire sites will be bulletproof and pop proof, so that is a nice. So I'm gonna cancel the mission soon, and then after that, let's save. And there we go. Now I will reboot this game soon, but anyways, that is it. That's the end of this video. That's all the Empire sites. Remember to use some tips that I've mentioned, using the Molotovs when destroying the supply. Remember to use the Vigilante side mission to help. And look at these guys, seriously. This is why you want to avoid them with Vigilante, as I was saying. Yeah, avoid these guys with Vigilante. They won't chase after you. And rebooting your console, of course, will stop those guys from chasing after you as well. Strategize with your business type placement. You want to place a certain business type in a good location. Let's say, for example, the smuggling that features using boats, so you want to put that near a jetty where you can immediately go to the jetty and then enter the boat and start smuggling some goods into Vice City and then taking it back to that Empire site. And yes, ensure that you have enough money so you can buy high rollers. Now, as you can see, my cash is like 2,000, and beginning of this it was like over 100,000, and during the first island Empire site, once I finished that island, I had to gain some more cash, so I did do some side missions that I unlocked after the mission from 0 to hero, so I can just get some paydays, and then once you get the payday, you can start taking over the business. But yeah, that's it for this video. Hopefully that helps you out, and you know, the balloons, make sure you collect them so you have enough ammo, and so you can use the M249. That's all the tips I really have right now. So that's it for this video. See ya.